so you must come to see this. I say you must come. I'm speaking now to those who feel that there is something in the infinite way that can come to mean something to them. You must begin to know that there is not good and evil, that there are not two powers. And that doesn't mean that you won't often be tempted with sin, disease, death, lack, or limitation, accident, and whatnot, but that at each temptation you are able to rise up and say, what did hinder you? Who said you're a power? Thou couldst have no power over me unless it came from the Lord. I shall not fear what mortal man can do to me. I shall not fear what mortal condition can do to me. And then you will find that in a very short time, you will have the dominion over this world that was given to you in the beginning. In the beginning, we were given dominion over the earth, and everything in it, and above it, and beneath it. But little by little, we gave dominion to stars in astrology, and we gave power to the moon, and we gave power to the sun, and we gave power to food, we gave power to climate, we gave power to drugs. One by one, we surrendered our bits of dominion until in the end, it's a wonder we reserve enough of it to live by. Now, we begin all over to draw back unto ourselves our God-given dominion, the dominion that was given to us in the beginning. Not that I of myself have anything, remember that, but that by the grace of God I have dominion over all that exists, and therefore none of these things may be permitted to have power over us. Now all of this takes a program of conscious effort. Nobody succeeds with this by sitting down and waiting for something to happen. Nobody succeeds with this by waiting for some unknown God to perform miracles. In this experience, each one of us becomes a law unto the situation. In this, we assume again God-given dominion by realizing that all power has been vested in us by the grace of God, and that no power has been given to person, place, or thing over us. It is for that reason that the Declaration of Independence said that all men were created free. It didn't say they remained free for long. They were just created equal. They don't stay equal very long, but they were created equal. All men were created equal because to all men is given the grace of God. How much of it you keep and how much of you surrender, that is your individual experience. Now, I just remind you that one power, and as fast as possible train yourself, discipline yourself, not to give power to person, place, thing, circumstance, or condition. Don't even give power to the calendar on the wall to age you. Because remember, that is the only thing that claims to have power to age you is the calendar. If you didn't have calendars, you wouldn't age. I wish you could see the natives who haven't got calendars and see what they look like as they approach our years. You'll find that they have no such signs as we have. But then they don't know what year it is. They don't know how old they are. And they don't know the time is passing. All they know is when it's spring and summer, fall and winter. They know when it's fishing season. They know when it's hunting season. They know when it's producing season. And that's all they know. And for that reason, age touches them but lightly. There is one island in the South Pacific which is under the government of New Zealand. They do not permit the white man to land on that island except one day each 6 months. A government inspector goes there just to be sure that everything is running in order. The reason is that no one on that island has ever been diseased, and no one has ever died until they reached a very ripe amount of years, and then they had no disease. They just go to sleep at night and wake up in the next plane of existence. And they want to leave it that way, so they keep the white men from bringing calendars and pills. With these three principles to think about, perhaps a little reading about them in the writings, it shouldn't take you very long to decide whether or not this message has something for you. Those of you who unite with us tonight, I will be happy to continue where we left off today. Thank you.